start off the afternoon then with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Brooklyn. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running left, it's Dobbins. He breaks a tackle. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
That one's caught along the left sideline. It is in! Touchdown, Houston! The Blacknights take a 6-0 lead right away. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights, and the Blacknights will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
On the set.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Junior Coulson bringing an end to that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now, off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Caught for big yards on the right side. Touchdown, Houston! The Blacknights pull out in front further, 13-zip. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Blacknights drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Okay, break.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
19 tight. Set. 7 Pirates.
Milton back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
70. Let's go now. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the gun. This is complete to Murray. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready? Come 19. Take go.
Milton now. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60, 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, 70, Lion.
To throw, Milton. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going to the ground again on first. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Here's Milton. Bails out of the pocket quick. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Third and long for him here. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Moody knocks it through, and that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. He's got to gain a 6 there. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Still going inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 2-score game early. More coming up after this quick break. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. Shotgun snap to Herbert. They've got 1st and goal to work with.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins.
I don't know how you try another run here. They simply won't be moved defensively in the trenches. If you're scoring, it looks like it's going to be through the air.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Go. Hey, count.
Herbert now. Blitz coming. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70 range, 70 range. Let's go. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Huh.
Milton. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
19 Lions. Set. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Another try following the sack. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. Third down coming up.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Here he is on third and long. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Tracking 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. Taken in by Harrison. He has the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Hey, ram. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Holding troops right. Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Herbert to throw once more. That's complete to Garindo. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
21.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Set.
They'll run here following the penalty. Has the Houston touchdown. The Blacknights take a 13-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Curve 19. Curve 19. Set. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. He puts some power on a deep one left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Blacknights get it back on his 6th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. Go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 47. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. He's inside the 10. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Ready.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be second and goal.
59. Holding troops right.
Again, it's going to be Dobbins. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to fourth and goal. Browns kick is up and good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This is complete to Murray. He does it. Touchdown! The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Now begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. One last play before the break.
Hey, go lion.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. 7
Throwing now, off play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. Hauled in left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And in for the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
On is Moody for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. Connects on the crosser. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ray.
Man in motion here.
Hey, go Lion.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Massive hit. The ball is out. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Taylor tight.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
This 3rd field goal of the game is a big one. They're all tied up now in the second half, and rather than playing from behind, Kate, this will be interesting. They can now focus on getting a stop and taking control of the flow of this game.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19 Lions. Let's go. 18 rep. 18 rep.
Milton back to throw. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him. Tries to power through him, and the ball is loose! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Jets take a third-quarter lead. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. It's his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And it sets up a Houston first. Herbert now off the play fake. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They'll go again with Davis. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on first. Throwing deep for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Pioneer. Hunt.
Milton. And the covered just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Trap 60. Check. 60 Bobcat. Check. Mustang 19. 70 range. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Home quick try. Set. 380. Ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the third quarter. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
59.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's Herbert once more. Catch is made in close. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Blacknights making a 4-point game here in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Blacknights cut it to a field goal game. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Let's go now. Go.
A give left side. Here's Davis. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ready. 19 line. Get up.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Connection made with his running back down the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
18,
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now, Milton. They did it! He made the interception! Derwin James picks it. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Hauled in by Garindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the ground, this is Isaac Garindo. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
59.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Black Knights take a 4th quarter lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Get up. Tracking 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Corley reels it in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
To throw, Milton. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Ready, set. Come 19. Come 19. Let's go. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Brooklyn. Jets losing by 4. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
They'll throw it again. This throw is cooked. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Go.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70.
Davis. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense, their 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. And up.
He'll look to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back. But now they've got 4th down.
Buffalo 18. Set. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Set go.
To throw. And that's cut the end zone for the touchdown. The Jets have taken the lead late. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. On target to Garindo. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. Yeah. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air. And you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness, but you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take care of that football.
So the win goes to the Jets. And this streak will live to see another week as they take down yet another opponent over Brock. What has been an incredible stretch of games for them. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Brooklyn.